Hey, what's up? Welcome to my 103 project. I'm Reese Curtis, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys about poker and my journey in poker and how creativity is used in poker. So follow along, I'm going to show you my process, and let's get into it. So I found motivation for this project through my favorite movie of all time, Rounders, which follows Matt Damon through a very rigorous poker life, and he experiences the highs and lows that poker brings. And I had a hard time thinking about how I was going to connect creativity to poker. And I finally thought about my good friend from home who has an uncle that used to be a professional poker player. And so I gave him a call, and here he is. And his name is Dustin Byington, and now he's a real estate agent, but he was a poker player for about 10 years, and he was profitable. And he had a lot to say about creativity, which actually surprised me. He said that a lot of poker is math, but math cannot carry you the entire way. You have to be able to be good at reading people. And so I asked him about like how I should get better at reading people because I think that's just a life skill in general, not even just for poker. And he said that like you look at a lot of body language, you look at the people over time. Like you're not gonna be able to get a read off someone just off their first time playing with them, but if you keep looking at them and study their habits, then you can really understand what they're thinking about. And so this book that someone recommended to me, I actually ended up ordering it. It's actually very interesting, and I have been taking notes on it and reading it a lot. And this has taught me a lot about the math side of poker. But the book also highlights very important situations where you need to take unorthodox lines, which usually would be a bad decision, but can end up making you more profitable based on the player type you're going against. This book is all about teaching you an unbeatable strategy that will never be able to lose as long as you apply the theory in the correct ways, in the correct manner. So recently there was a big poker blow up. And this revolution started because people started studying the math side of poker and realized that, oh wow, there's actually a way to beat the game and become better than everyone else. And so there's a lot of people that have grown popular because of this. And one of the big names in poker right now, and my favorite player in the space is Daniel Negreanu, who pretty much revolutionized poker. He did not come up with this book, but he popularized it, and everyone started reading it. Everyone used online AI solvers like GTO Wizard and range builders, and all these things I'm showing right now are completely the reason that poker has changed so much in the past year or two. Everyone is studying poker, everyone is getting so much better, and it's changing the game overall and making it much more competitive. So now we're going to get into some real live action games, and in this first hand I had an ace-7 of spades, and so I'm opening up.
450.
And so I raise there because of my hand strength, and I get one call from the player on my right. So I know he probably has something pretty good. The flop comes 3 suits all the same, but there's an ace on the board. And so I bet big here to replicate the diamonds, and he ends up folding the exact same hand that I had. Neither of us had any diamonds, but that just goes to show the use of over betting and betting with good size. In the second hand, I have a good hand, king, queen of clubs. And so I'm going to raise it up to start off. And I'm just playing against one opponent here, and he ends up calling. So the flop comes with a queen on the flop. So have top pair. So well, it's his action first, and he bets. So I raised by 3 more. So I'm showing him that I'm strong. He ends up calling, and the next card ends up being a king. So now I have top 2 pair, and I'm feeling really confident. I don't think I'm going to lose this hand, but there is still some stuff that can beat me, so I have to be a little cautionary. And he bets out again, which kind of scares me, but it's only $5, so I can call. And this next card that comes out is a 9, I believe. Yes, and that's not a good card for me because any jack now beats me. So I would have re-raised here if there was any other card in the end. So I end up just flicking in the call and showing my hand, and he actually had pocket aces, which is not great for that, but I ended up winning that one too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really learned a lot more about poker through this project, and I learned about the creative side that I wasn't really aware of, and I think it made me better at poker as a player and just as a person in general. I feel like I am a lot more capable at reading people and understanding situations. So poker's more than just a game. It teaches you a lot about life and business decisions and economics. So that's why I find it so interesting. I hope you guys did too. Hope you enjoyed.